The boss of AFC Richmond, in cookie form. Hi, I'm Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and if you love decorating sugar cookies or you want to learn how, you're in the right place. Let's decorate together. Welcome back. Today we're decorating the next cookie in our Ted Lasso series, Rebecca. And just like with Keely, I hand cut these cookies. I outlined and flooded the cookie. I let it dry, and then I used my projector to trace the design to the cookie. You could also use the paper piecing method or the tissue paper method, and I'll leave a link for that in the description. And I know my lighting is terrible, I apologize for that, but I'm outlining the face and flooding it in with a skin-toned royal icing. My icing is about a 15-second consistency, and if you don't know how to make a 15-second consistency, I'll also leave a link for that in the description. And once I get that all flooded in, I'm going to go ahead and move on down to her arms. I'm just going to pretty much put a thick line for her arms, and I'll do both arms, and then I'm going to come back in with my Scribe and use that to shape the icing if I need to, and settle down any peaks or bumps and pop any air bubbles. And one little tip, when you do draw the outline on your cookie or trace the design onto your cookie, make sure you cover that up with your icing when you fill in each little area. So now that that icing is smooth and I've settled it down, I'm going to move on down to her legs and pipe those in with the same skin tone icing. Again, it's just two thick lines, and then I'll use my Scribe to further shape those areas. I actually made these cookies for my husband. He is the true Ted Lasso fan. He's watched all 3 seasons multiple times, and he's super excited that they're now coming out with the 4th season. And I'm excited to finally share this tutorial because I never got the videos made back when Ted Lasso was on the air. So I had set the cookie aside to dry until the face crusted over, and then I came back in and piped in the arms and also the neck, and I'm using my Scribe to shape those areas. Then I set the cookie back aside to dry again, and now I have a teal blue or a turquoise blue royal icing, also in a 15-second consistency. And I'm just going to put some here where the dress is and then use my Scribe to shape it the way I need to. I didn't outline this area first, and you don't always need to outline the sections before you flood them in. And now we'll let that all dry while we start working on her hair. She's got quite a few details to her hair, so we're going to pipe her hair in sections, and we're going to let the sections that touch each other dry, and then we'll come back in and pipe the sections that are right next to it later on after the icing had a chance to crust over. All of my icings, again, are about a 15-second consistency, and after each section, I will be using my Scribe, or you can use a toothpick to shape it, to pop any air bubbles, and to make sure it's all nice and smooth. And if your icing is sticking to the tip of your Scribe or your toothpick, you can just wipe it off with a damp paper towel, and then gently tap up and down, and your icing will settle right down. So we'll let that dry for a little bit while we move on down to her shoes. I'm just going to again pipe basically 2 little lines and then use my Scribe to shape it. And I set it aside to dry again for a while, and now I'm coming back in and I'm doing some more of her hair. Again, we want each section that touches each other to dry before going on to the next section. So I'm just outlining the different sections here, and then I'll go ahead and start filling some in. Again, be careful that you cover up your drawing marks that you made with a marker or with a pencil, whatever you chose to use to draw the design onto your cookie. We definitely don't want to see the outline of our drawing once we're finished with flooding it in with the icing. So just keep filling in sections of her hair and then using your Scribe or toothpick to settle those sections down and letting each one dry before piping the one that's next to it. And I have to admit, I have not watched all of the Ted Lasso seasons or even the whole episode, I don't think. I've listened to them while I've been decorating cookies, but I don't think I've actually watched an entire episode. So tell me, should I go back and start all over and watch all 3 seasons before season 4 comes out? Or should I just go ahead and start watching now, or should I not watch it at all? What do you think? Do you like Ted Lasso? It's definitely my husband's favorite show. So I let my cookie dry completely, and I have a red marker here, and I'm just going to use my marker to get my paintbrush filled with a little bit of color, and then I'm going to just carefully pipe in her lips. My marker is too fat to do this. It doesn't have a skinny side, so I'm just going to get some color on my paintbrush. It's an edible marker, and then I'll just go ahead and paint her lips on here. And if you don't have edible markers, you could use some food gel and then just thin it down with a little bit of vodka or a vanilla extract, a clear vanilla extract, or even the color solution by the Sugar Art. And that way you can make your own paint and paint the lips on as well. And for the black paint, I'm using the black by Americolor for the airbrush. I think it's called Amerimist. I'll leave a link in the description. And you don't need to thin that down at all. And for the white, I'm just using white gel food color. And then I'm going around her hair and kind of shading in the bottom underneath all of these different edges. I have used my black Amerimist food color, and I've actually thinned that down with a little bit of vegetable glycerin, food grade glycerin. And then I'll go ahead and outline the different sections of the hair and then take a dry brush and kind of blend it in and wipe it away. And that way it gives it a really soft look, kind of like a shadow underneath her hair. And I'm just going to keep doing that with black and with brown that I've thinned down with food grade glycerin, putting it on and then wiping it off and kind of blending it out until I have it looking the way I want it. And then I have a tan icing that I'm going to use for her eyebrows, and I'll pipe those in, and then this cookie is done. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like the video and subscribe because I've got tutorials for the entire Ted Lasso cookie collection coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!